And today we're gonna do, drum roll please, da, 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 the spiny flower mantis. Oh my god, wow, amazing. Okay, actually let me put on some music while this is happening so it's not completely silent. It's not like it's gonna be in the VOD anyway. Let's put on KK Slider, Clay K Slider. Like the old days. Okay. I think this is a boss in Grounded. Oh, is it really? That's cool. Do the presentation in your business mode. Absolutely not. You got okay. Presentations, which are for other employees most of the time, you're not going to get the customer service experience. Oh, okay. Lyles, hi, welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's go ahead and jump into it, I guess. Okay, so today's bug is the spiny flower mantis. I don't know how to say its name, its species name. Are donation notifs off? Oh, they might not be set up for this particular scene, but let me take a look here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the $20. I will add that into the thing. $20. And today we learned Nelia's own chat emotionally into the coworker sphere. No! You guys are still my precious customers. Yeah, spiny flower mantis, aka Pseudocrebatra wahlbergi. Did I say that correctly? Who knows? It's a mystery. All right, now let's see what these fuckers look like. They are so pretty. I thought you were still going from BB, hi! Welcome in! How badly did you die inside saying that? You guys are my customers. Once you're here long enough, then you get coworker status, which is that's pretty impressive. To graduate from customer to coworker, wow, what a leap. We're closer now. You should be happy about that if that's the case. Okay. Wow, so pretty. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? We have the beautiful wing display here and then closed wings. Wow, nice, cool, awesome. That's what they look like. And then, okay, so if you haven't caught on, the way I do the bug presentations is I have title, picture, and then we go into like their family or their group or their order, like the most general version of that bug. So in this case, we're going from the spiny flower mantis to just mantises in general. Big ol' fake eyes. Yes, big ol' fake eyes. But here's just a I forgot I put the who me in there. I'm so funny. Oh my god. Last night I thought about the happy kumpai again, and you know, that's good shit. That's comedy gold. That's comedy gold right there. Oh my god. Just thinking about it. That's me like, okay, we're gonna do our presentation. Sorry. Bug eyes are never as simple as they seem. It's true. They're really not. They're somewhat complicated even. I mean, not complicated, but like they got a lot going on. Okay. But mantises are more closely related to roaches and termites. What's the name? Blattidae? I forget. I should have included it in the presentation. I'm slacking. I panicked I wrote 3 bug presentations and I didn't do them quite as thoroughly as I should have. But that's okay. Which a lot of people don't actually realize because they'll look at them and they'll go, "Oh, it's like a long, skinny bug. It looks kind of like a stick insect." Or if you know bugs in general, then oh, it looks kind of like a lacewing. Because I mean, we did the presentation on the mantis fly, and that's a type of lacewing, and it looks a lot like a praying mantis. But nope, they're more closely related to roaches. Nellie pretending she doesn't have a filing cabinet full of emergency bug presentations. I I thought about preparing like a bunch of extra ones in case I was like, what if we need more things to do? What if I don't have anything to redeem? What if I don't have anything to anything? But it is what it is. We're here. And now I'm in squat and push up and sit up debt. So the most defining trait of a praying mantis is going to be the raptorial forelimbs, which are the little the arms that like look like claws. They look kind of like a nutcracker, right? In case of dead air, smash bug PowerPoint glass. uh, which often look like they're folded together in prayer, which is where they get the name praying mantis from. Wow. Oh my God. And if you remember from our first presentation on Valentine's Day, if you were there, the mantis fly also has raptorial forelimbs, but theirs are modified for walking. They have little pads at the end of them that they use to like walk around and stuff. I'm so distracted by KK Slider. Hey ya, right now, dude. Um, so the life cycle of a mantis will typically last about a year, and they're hemimetabolous, meaning they go through partial metamorphosis. So egg, nymph, adult, with only gradual changes and no pupal stage. They go through these gradual changes called instars, which you see in a lot of insects, where they'll have the initial like form that pops out of the egg, and then that just kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger and has little changes like color or wing nubs start to develop or something along those lines, which is what happens with mantises. And then there are over 2,400 species of mantis. Wow, that's a lot of mantises. I'm gonna be honest, I initially thought there were more. I thought there were at least 3,000, but nope, 2,400. That's still a lot. But yeah. Ooh-wee. Next slide. The spiny flower mantis. Wow. It's actually, if you look at the pictures of them, you might think they're kind of bigger, but they're actually on the smaller side. They're also called the number 9 mantis because of the marking on their wing, the eye spot, because it looks like the number 9, basically. And this picture is not a great example because it's kind of reflected the other way. But if you were to mirror it, then you would see the number 9. They're found in Africa in more tropical and tropical environments. I want to say that it's southeastern Africa. I could be wrong. I want to say southeastern Africa. In the more jungly environments, which is pretty cool. Tropical versus subtropical, if you don't know. Tropical is like, what you think of typically with like the high humidity, high rainfall, all that. Subtropical just means it's a tropical environment, but during the winter, there's a cooling period. So there's a winter, basically. These are kept as pets pretty often. And stinky! I'm not stinky. Hi, Rookie. Hi, Rookie. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning, kings and queens and stinky. I'm not stinky, but thank you. I just took a shower before stream. They are on the smaller side for mantises, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. The one that you see on this finger here is an adult. I want to say that's an adult female. Uh, yeah, that's an adult female. You can tell because of the shape of the abdomen, and then the abdomen has little spines on the side, which I don't believe the males have. They're the spiny flower mantis is a good example of aggressive mimicry. So we know what mimicry is when something imitates something else. Aggressive mimicry is when it's imitating to capture prey. So in this case, it's imitating a flower so that prey doesn't see it. And then it also has a diametic display or a startle display. As in the eye spots here. Zoology major when? Hmm. I don't know if I would pursue a degree or not. Probably not. It is cool, and I think it would be neat to work in that field, but it doesn't really have much payout. I would have to, for me to do it, I would have to be rich beforehand. I would have to be like set. We know it mimic 100% a line from a class. Maybe it is. Um, but yeah, where the diametic display in this case, the startle display on the animal is the eye spots on the wings. It's where the animal attempts to appear threatening to a predator. So it can be the eye spots on the wings. It can be like a flash of color in like a mouth or something like that. Just something that it would do in like a more urgent situation to try and escape a predator. You know what I mean? Number one insect PowerPoint VTuber. Yay! I have to get better at it. I'm not doing very well with these presentations. I need to find a way to make them more engaging, but I don't know how. I'll have to come up with a way to do that later. 57 to like 115K a year. That's pretty good, yeah. But I imagine that's like somewhat far into the career. You're in the rhythm pretty good. Oh, no. You're fine. But let me move on to the next slide. Ta-da! Oh my god, they are so pretty. So these are little babies. They come in different colors. They'll start off black, black and shiny, and they'll kind of imitate ants with their behavior and their appearance. And then as they grow, they become more colorful. You'll see them really like leaning into that mimicry, that camouflage. In this case, it's not just about getting prey; it's also about survival. But as they grow, supposedly, I don't know if there's been actual studies or not, or if this has just been like claims based on observation because people do keep them in captivity. Supposedly, they adapt their colors to the environment while they're molting. So they'll become more like whatever, say, flower is around them. Like how over here we have the pink, the blue, the whitish green. They're developing those colors to match the flowers near them. Little small baby bugs. Little small baby bugs. And before they develop their wings that have the eye spots that we talked about on the last slide, they'll respond to threats by raising their abdomen. And it's not quite as obvious, but the abdomen at this point in development will have an eye spot. So if we look at this picture here, you see the orangish brownish with the lines around it. That's the abdomen eye spot. They'll eat most insects, but they have a really strong preference for flies and bees as well as spiders. They prefer flying insects. I think because they're smaller mantises, they probably prefer the soft-bodied insects like flies and bees. That's my assumption. I don't really know for sure. And then like I mentioned before, they are pretty closely related to termites and roaches. So, like roaches, they hatch from what we call an ootheca, which is a type of egg case. Which, how do I explain it? It's hard. And each egg gets like its own little spot in it. And when it's hatching, oftentimes it'll be attached, like glued onto a stick or a leaf or something like that, something raised. What'll happen is the babies will come out. They'll hang for a sec to kind of get the fluids pumping in their body like hard enough to move. It's basically an egg hotel. Yes. Yes, it's like an egg hotel. Dallas Elf, hi, welcome in. And Rookie, enjoy your lurk. I hope you enjoy Fallout London. I hear it's cool. And then for the spiny flower mantis, the Ootheca has anywhere between 20 to 80 eggs in each case. Mantises are pretty well known for cannibalism, and this isn't really, it's not an exception for the nymphs to really eat each other or anything like that. Like they will eat each other, but for the spiny flower mantis, usually it's when they're a little bit later in development. I want to say around instar 4 or something like that. So 4 molts in, when they're a little bigger. But otherwise, they're gonna be eating like very tiny fruit flies, ants, things like that. Boop, 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 boop. And then, wow! Look at that face. That's gorgeous. Thank you. That's my presentation. That's it. That's all the information I have for you. A lot of the information I could find, I wasn't really finding studies or anything like that so much as I was finding like a lot of husbandry information because they're kept in captivity. And usually if people are looking stuff up about them, it's because they're interested in keeping them as pets. Gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Look at those colors. Like, that's beautiful. Look at that. The end. Wow. Oh my god. Crazy. Bug presentation over.